I had a discussion with one of them about popcorn and its place in traditional American life, pre-Columbian. And they didn't have any kind of fancy popcorn popper. In fact, they didn't grow very much of it. It was like a special thing, part of warrior training. They would put the cobs by the fire and they would have to watch. It would be training them to watch for when the pop happened, because it would be, it happened sudden. And then they had to grab it, I think with their mouths. I don't think they were allowed to grab it with their hands. Maybe they were, because it'd still be pretty hard to grab it with your hand too. And hell, that might be the origin of lacrosse. Think about it. Sitting there with little nets trying to catch the popcorns as they come around. Anyway, so, some things you can harvest, with a scythe, and some things you need to harvest by picking them and putting them in a basket. And other things you need to just, there are vegetables that have to be hunted, like popcorn, Yeah, you have to hunt a vegetable, or hunt a popcorn. Anyway, and I think that's where people go wrong. When the land survey on that piece of land over there that would have been a good park. It was done a long time ago by a person of a certain persuasion, and taken at his word, and then the previous owner really had sogginess problems, and but the survey was notarized and everything, and or whatever they do with surveys, and this new guy, that the foundry, has cut every corner he possibly can, and probably just rewrote down all exactly the same information with a different name and a different date, instead of doing a new survey of the land. If you catch them one at a time for things like that, which is really difficult, I know. It is otherwise, because some things, they kind of bruise and stink, when you just gather them and grab them in bunches and things like that. And you say, and people want to give them lots of money for that and stuff, and you got to catch them one by one, or at least in small batches. I don't know. Maybe they were, because sometimes you don't ever know how popcorn's going to pop. It might pop in severals, but yeah.